All right, y'all. I'm telling you, it's only getting better. No matter how much I'm trying to close out this chapter, this saga that is going on between Oprah, Taraji, Monique, and the crew, it seems like it's only getting better. So let's talk about it. Being that I try to stop talking about it, I can't, because the more every day there's just something else coming out. And I told you, there was this something behind this that we cannot close it yet because it still has not been resolved. So I'm getting to understand that Monique called out Oprah, and thanks to the impressive, by the way, because she did open my eyes to a few points there, and I wanted to touch on that. And for 50 Cent and his crew, as a producer, he's able to vouch for a certain price range, right, that he has control over. And so that went on for me to start doing my research and to educate myself, because yes, maybe I was a bit ignorant, not knowing what role of a producer and how they can pull certain things that needs to be done. And so I had to go educate myself, right? So I've learned, and it just all depends. But Monique went on to saying that if they even said it themselves, right, with the interview, that they were handpicked. And Monique is so right, because if you're going to be handpicked, that means you should be proactively preparing for these actresses coming on the cast for their day-to-day work. It seemed like there was a lot of shortcoming, right? It seems like when it comes on to the black actresses, they treat them like little to nothing.
First of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers. When we showed up, there was no food. When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set. When you hear all of these things, and who was at the helm of this production, James?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so when you hear all of these things, and then you start saying, see, this is the treatment of the black actress. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that the trailers are subpar. It's nothing new that either the food is subpar or there's no food at all. That's nothing new. So when Oprah Winfrey sits at the helm and Taraji P. Henson says, it's an honor that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
Right.
There's no way they should have walked up and there were no trailers. There's no way there was no food. And then when you hear Oprah say, but when Taraji called me, what did I do, Taraji? Lady O fixed it. When Taraji called Oprah, what happened was, James, Oprah got caught. That's what happened.
And if you look up the title of producer and what it is a producer's job is, you'll find that what Oprah fixed should have already been prepared when they got there under the title of producer. There need not be a fix.
So it's just not looking right. And I guess Oprah is the one that, people are blaming, which she's not the only one that is a part of it.
And then we were doing rehearsal and they put us all in the same space. Like, we didn't have our own dressing rooms at the time, and they did not give us sorry, Miss O, we didn't have no food.
She had no idea.
She didn't know what was going on.
She had no idea.
I heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
And you corrected it for us. You corrected it.
Didn't I call you?
Yes, and I was like, Miss O, we gotta fix this. And she said, say less. And was it not
And
fixed?
that's what I appreciated, though. You were our voice.
But at the end of the day, I believe from that sector that she has control over certain things. And the fact that when they got there, things weren't looking to their expectation. And as a result of that, it just seems like Taraji just kept complaining. But it's not, because I was thinking that Taraji just kept complaining, honestly, based on what I'm hearing. But to my understanding and learning and seeing what is really going on, it seems like they treat them poorly, right? They want to make the best out of it, but they're not providing the tools for them to be comfortable, right? And it seemed like Taraji, she had to fight for what she was conditioned to in terms of she wanted a driver. She wanted things for her to be easier so when she come on set, she can perform to her full potential, right? So it seemed like there's just a lot of things going on. Now, on the other hand, with Fantasia and the rest of them, they're kind of like new upcoming, so they don't really know everything that should have been in place. But Taraji, who have been in this for a long time, she's known that there's certain things that's supposed to be set in place. But if you really take a look at it, Oprah should have made sure that all of these were set in place for them, as opposed to every day they, come in and they're having a problem, because it makes it seem as if Taraji just keep complaining and Oprah have to be fixing it. Now, Monique said a few things and it's so true. I mean, let's watch this.
Person, as I'm watching these videos now, and everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? Soon as you called me up, didn't I champion for y'all? For the production. It's like, Oprah Winfrey, stop it. Because what you did was you didn't champion for those black women, for our sisters. You didn't champion for them. What you did was in my humble opinion, it was, we can treat them just like we always treat the black actress. Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh.
I'm Oprah Winfrey. So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when you showed up. And that's the part that we're missing.
Another thing, comparing to what I'm seeing with 50 Cent, knowing that there's certain control, right? So I didn't know, as a producer, you have control of the say in terms of, negotiating the budget, making sure that your actors have been taken care of. See, on 50 Cent's side, he made sure that he vouched for his actresses and actors, and they could be compensated, right? But the other hand, it had me really thinking, does Oprah really mean these people good? Or is it that they're trying to make the best out of it? Now, we all know that their budget was $100 million budget, right? And so far, they only made $55 million, which, is still new. They reached half point already, and I believe they will continue to make more money. But then again, I have to question it. Is it really, the pay inequality is one, but the way how they treat the actresses as well, it's another thing. I mean, when I was small, I always wanted to be a celebrity or actor or something to that nature, right? When I was little, but learning now all of this, I mean, it's dirty back there, right? There's just a lot of things that's happening in Hollywood. My. Yeah, it is sad. And so Oprah is still getting the backlash. I kind of had felt the way, because I know she was saying, oh, she did this, she did that. But it seemed as if Oprah did not do her due diligence in terms of making sure if they were handpicked, that means they should have been sorted out already. Not coming on the set and then fixing things. Those things should have been in place already. Now, there was another video that's circulating about when Taraji kept asking they gave them rental, and I heard that Fantasia wanted hers, she'll take herself, but Taraji wanted to get like a driver because due to liability and thing of that nature. And so, it's, there's just a lot went on. But yeah, I mean, it's good to know these things, though. It's good to really find out the truth. Is there more towards this? I don't know, because there are times I try to stop creating videos in reference to this, but it keeps getting better because we're getting closer to the truth of what's being happening. We have other producers, but it seems like Oprah is getting the most out of it. And that's simply because Oprah is the most powerful and wealthiest woman. So according to people's expectation, they're just expecting better. And I just think that's the fact of the matter. I mean, what comes to mind when you think about this video, what I've said to you, based on the other videos you have been seeing circulating? What are your thoughts? Do me a favor, go ahead and drop your comments here below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, we'll see you around. Thank you for watching and be blessed.